Kalimera que Kaliev Domada. It's Monday as I'm recording this. It's a beautiful Monday morning here from Nashville, Greece, and I'm all sweaty. Doing a little bit of workout as I usually do early in the morning. I just wanted to drop a quick video as I am going around town, around the coast, smelling the sea. And while I am going inwards into my own world, into my own thoughts on a Monday morning. So one of the things that I was thinking as I was going around was the ability that we have to change the course of our life. And I know that this might sound a little bit deep for a Monday morning. It's only 7:45 in the morning as I am recording this, but I need to start my day in a positive mindset, and it's very hard to do that. Obviously, when we wake up early, we don't start really feeling like that good about ourselves. So we have to always change that state of mind in one way or another, right? A lot of people do this by, watching the news immediately, reading the newspapers or whatever. And I'm not here to judge anybody. Because I used to do those things anyways myself at one point in my life. But for me, it's very important to actually do hard things, like for example, sweat, get out of the house. Obviously, I'm blessed right now with this beautiful weather. It's September, so I'm recording this, and it still feels like summer. But nevertheless, I do this all year round. I have missed some days here and there, like, okay, I haven't gone to do my walk, but it's very rare. It's very, very rare for me to not do this. So I kind of like induce a certain level of discomfort and pain, I guess, to a certain extent by waking up early, even when I don't feel like it. And yes, I am blessed to have this backdrop, right? To do this, like just get out and walk and jog a little bit, listen to an audiobook or a podcast or whatever. But nevertheless, it's still uncomfortable. It is still painful at times to just get up and try to reach that PMA, that positive mental attitude. But I found in my life that if I have a certain level of discipline, a certain level of commitment with myself, meaning that I need to have that time for me, where I'm not a father, I'm not a dad. Well, I'm always a father, I'm always a dad. I will always be a husband, I will always be all of those things. But if I find a moment in time within my day in order to do a certain activity like this one, then I could kind of like a control, in a way, I guess, or change the direction of my life. First my day, and then my life eventually will change direction. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that if I can just find a time within my day where I'm dedicating 100% to myself, right? To be in nature, to work out, to nurture my mind, right? By learning, by listening to something that is gonna nurture me, then eventually certain thoughts will start to develop. Okay, like it's just one thing after the other. If you can get up early, at least for me, if I can get up early and break that pattern that I used to have, because I used to be a night person, right? As a musician, as an artist that I am, I used to go to bed very, very late, and that will bring different patterns of behavior, right? Like eating too late, watching things at night, TV that don't bring anything. Nothing good happens that late at night anyways, to a certain extent, after a certain age anyways, right? There's nothing good that's going to happen or come out of that. When you're just killing time, literally, you're not committed to do something that late at night anyways. And, when I changed that, right, then everything changed for me. I started to wake up early. I started to think differently. I started to put things together in a different way, associate by association of thoughts and behaviors and activities. It started to like shape the way I see things and the way I approach the day, right? Now you might see me here doing these videos, living, on my dream location, and I have shared here on the channel how I actually accomplished this by writing down my goals and by really being committed to a personal development program. I don't talk too much about it here on the channel. I have shared here and there, about having like a vision of where you want to live, where you want to go with your life, whether that is with your family. Like in my case, I wanted to relocate from the UK here to Greece. I always wanted to do things that I was passionate about with my music, and even with these videos, it's stuff that I always liked to do. Like I've been passionate about certain things, but if we don't take that first step in that direction by putting ourselves in an uncomfortable situation or an uncomfortable position, then it's going to be very hard for that to manifest or for it to happen, right? So I guess what I want to say with this is that don't let yourself off the hook, and don't say to yourself that it's okay. Things are the way they are just because. Don't give yourself more excuses. Don't think that because things are out of reach at this very moment, you're not going to accomplish them. You have the power to actually accomplish it. I don't care at what stage in life you find yourself in, even if you're going to be a pensioner tomorrow, or if you're going to retire soon, or if you just want to do something different. I'm in a certain age where I'm supposed to slow down. Some of you guys have mentioned that you guys want to either relocate to Greece, or you want to come here for holidays, or you want to do certain things. Some of you are starting YouTube channels. Some of you want to do something that you have always wanted to do. Some of you want to live a certain lifestyle, and the determining factor for that to happen is actually you. It's me. And you might see me doing this video, so you might think that I have everything figured out, and it's not. I'm still in the making, so to speak. So by doing these videos, it's a way of documenting that journey, and it's a way of keeping myself accountable, because it's a lonely road. Life is not only an inside game, it's an inside job, meaning that it's all here, but life as well is a lonely journey, really. I mean, I'm blessed to have a family and a beautiful wife and all of these things that are really important to me. That's what life is all about. My family, my kids, and my wife, but we're still alone. We're still alone in here. And the only way to conquer that, and the only way to conquer certain things, certain negative thoughts that we all have, is by conquering that mind, that monkey mind, right? That lizard mind, or whatever you want to call it, really. By conquering those thoughts that, that say to us all the time that we're too old, we're too ugly, we're too broke, right? We can't speak well, we can't, we're too short, we're too whatever, The only way to conquer that is by acknowledging that you have everything that you need, and that you can actually accomplish so much more. I'm still in the making, like I am mentioning. In fact, this year has been a real challenge for me in many, many ways, and I'm not done. So I guess this video today is one of those videos that I needed to hear for myself. I'm making this video for myself, because sometimes I forget, and sometimes I wake up and I don't have the strength, I don't have the courage to move on. I don't have the courage to just get up and do what needs to be done. Show up to my family, show up to my wife, to my kids, to the work I do, and to these videos, but most importantly, to show up for myself. And for some people, this might sound like it's very selfish, but you have to be selfish in a good way. Treat yourself well. Find the time to be by yourself. Find the time to go inwards, and find the time to always stay in a state of gratitude, regardless of what life has thrown at you. I hope this video finds you well. Thank you so much for the love and support, my friend, and I'll see you in another video.